Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a full moon in Libra reading for my dearest Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, balance and harmony are the major themes of this full moon, which carries beautiful, high-powered energy for healing, protection, and harmony. It also brings with it this Venusian, this Libran energy about art, beauty, and success. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest Aquarius. And as I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box. And if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance, along with information on how you can get a private reading. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see what's going on, what messages come through for this full moon in Libra for my dearest Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please, for this full moon in Libra. Messages for Aqua, please, for this full moon in Libra. All right, so we have Libran energy, justice coming out. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Wands. All right, we have the Five of Swords. All right, Aqua, the Star card in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, Aquarius. So the energies that are coming out very strong, your own energy, Aquarius, and also Libra, which would make perfect sense. Overall energy, we have the World in reverse. So this could indicate that you're coming to the end of a very difficult cycle, but you still have that sort of final push to completion. The World represents Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. When the World is in reverse, it also tells me that you may have unfinished business with somebody. If you guys are here inquiring about a love relationship, it could indicate that there's a world of difference between you and somebody else. Okay, it could be that there's actual physical distance, or there's a big difference in either, ethnicity, culture. Maybe you guys live in different parts of the country, different parts of the world, that sort of thing. The Four of Pentacles tells me, though, that everything is coming together, although it may not seem like it. And in order for everything to come together and for this beautiful collaboration, we need to release something that we've been holding on to. All right, so the Four of Pentacles in reverse is about releasing what you've been holding on to the most, is most likely the key to having success here. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is energy of a dark night of the soul, maybe having, restless nights, staying up late, wondering, worrying, that type of energy. But I see that all sort of coming to an end for you, Aquarius. Now, you guys are showing up as the beautiful energy of justice. So I see that you guys are maintaining balance. But what I'm also seeing in this reading for you guys is that if this is a career situation, your spiritual journey, or if it's a love relationship, that you have generated beautiful, beautiful karma, okay? And that everything, and that karma is being balanced out in your favor. Now, the truth of your relationships at this time, or how you're projecting yourself, is the Ace of Pentacles. So there is something here that wasn't able to take root. And we see that here with the World card in reverse. There's some sort of unfinished business. Now, it could be you or somebody else needs to release a way of thinking, a way of speaking about a particular subject, or, sort of like I'm getting this moving out of that energy of Capricorn, right? Because the Four of Pentacles is Capricornian energy, the old paradigm, that top-down structure, the need to bleed, to sweat, to cry in order for anything to be worth it. The Aquarian energy and your energy is about, hey, we've got to do things, we've got to work smarter, not harder. And looking at sort of new, innovative ideas and ways of, ways of approaching any sort of problems. And this can be in relationships, this can be at work, this can just be even your worldview. So what I'm seeing here is it does feel like there's some sort of missed opportunity or something here that wasn't able to take root, but that can be just a perception. So what it is that you need to release, we have this Five of Wands, or what might be holding you back. Now, I do feel like some of my Aquarius out there, you might shy away from from the competition at this point in time or any sort of drama. So we have the Five of Wands and we have the Five of Swords, which tells me that things may have gotten a little bit too heavy for you. And not heavy as in you can't do the heavy lifting or engage in competition, but it's almost with that Nine of Swords, you're starting to recognize the negative effects that this particular way of doing things or approaching the situation or this energy or this relationship or this job is really pulling you out of your loving presence and out of your balance. But that's how it feels. That's not really truly the truth of it, because you are coming out as the Justice card. So what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is that we need to take a look at these challenges as opportunities to shine your light. And we also look at this as energy of spiritual evolution. So when we experience these difficulties or we experience setbacks, or we've put our time and energy into a new beginning with somebody or a particular project, and we don't see the results that we want, or we don't get the results that we want, or we're not moving in the direction that we want to, things aren't going our way, Spirit's saying it's an opportunity to transmute that energy. It's time to take in every perceived failure as, there's a nugget of truth, and there's something that you can tweak and that you can polish to come out on top and to really get where you want to go and to really close out this cycle, the world, a beautiful success, a graduation day. Now, this full moon in Libra is all about that. It is a graduation point for us. The things that we've been channeling a lot of our hard work and energy into are going to be rewarded. All right. And for many of you guys, if that involves healing from a particular situation, we have the energy of Chiron at this, working with this full moon, Venus as well. And so it's about doing things in your own time and doing things in your own way and using the tough lessons that you've learned, or, some of the deep wounding that's coming up to the surface to propel you forward on this journey, to fight through it. But again, the Venusian energy is softening it up a bit and saying, okay, Aquarius, but do it in your own time. Do things in your own way. Something may not have worked out for you the way that you wanted it to, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to work out the way it's supposed to. All right, and so what you need to do, we have this Five of Swords. So this is your energy. This is Venus in Aquarius. This is about this energy of detachment. And it's also an energy of doing what's right for you. So oftentimes we can see this energy as conflict. It can be gaslighting. It can be bullying. But what I'm seeing here more than anything is that there has been some sort of challenge that you've been dealing with somebody, or in a particular relationship, or coworkers, or a job, or something you've been really trying to make happen, something that you want to gain stability and a foothold in, you want to see it go the distance. Somebody here may have disappointed you, okay? Or maybe even you found that your own actions were disappointing, whatever it might be. But more than anything, I do feel like it's another energy that you're working with. I feel like you have really learned from this experience, and this is about you transmuting that energy. Now, we have two fives. We have 55, which is a master number about conflict, about change, but it's also about instant manifestation. And I feel like what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is that there's this aha moment about what isn't working. And you're also using the conflict that you've experienced, and even if this is that inner conflict, as an impetus, as inspiration to move forward on this journey. So we see that the Star card, your energy, is really being turned upside down. So this could be fighting and arguing within a work situation, within a family situation, within love and relationships. Some of you may have been just trying to call in your counterpart, a soulmate or a loving relationship, if you've been single, and you've just been running into a lot of different roadblocks. It's almost like, why can't I attract the right energy, or why can't I make this happen for myself? And Spirit's saying that within, there's a need for you to sort of pull back your energy. And also, again, I'm getting that Capricorn energy where it's like you kind of want to punch through the wall and use that hard work and that grit and that perseverance that you have to get the results that you want. But there's a new, different pathway for you to follow. And it's very much so aligned with your nature, but you may have sort of lost sight of that, Aquarius. So what I'm seeing here is as a need to pull back and heal your energy. Some of you, this might be like needing a little bit of time alone. It can be doing energy work. It can be reworking the energy in your environment. So that can be like a spring cleaning. That can be paying attention to the foods that you're eating, drinking enough water. It can be, smudging. It can be using essential oils. oils, crystals, Reiki, you name it. But in order to achieve, in order to really get in touch, source your wisdom from not only those who have come before you and see what has worked, but also trusting your instincts and trusting that spirit is aligning things for you in order to have success here. And I see that very clearly because we have the Page of Pentacles coming out. And this is what you need to know. The Page of Pentacles is about taking a beginner mind to this situation, to this problem, to this relationship, to your job, to your career. And it's a very healthy, beautiful energy. But you can see here she's on her own, and she's doing what lights her up. She's finding peace. She's healthy. She's balanced. But she's also set appropriate boundaries, okay? And I feel like she's walked away from the drama here. She's walked away from conflict. She's recognized that how this has helped her sort of evolve and get a higher perspective and see what it is that she needs to do to be successful. And the Page of Pentacles is telling me that you're absolutely on the right path and you're completely prepared for this. So your final outcome energy is the Queen of Cups. For some of you, this has been a very, very spiritual journey, and you're really tapping into this third eye energy. This crown chakra is open, communicating with source. Queen of Cups energy, you know, she's very maternal, she's caring, she's compassionate. But oftentimes what we overlook about the Queen of Cups is that she does carve out that time and that space for herself to connect with her inner wisdom, her angels, and her spirit guides. This is telling me, Aquarius, that there's a lot of love on its way. But that love is something that you're coming into your own loving presence and finding your internal balance first. Some of you, you may be attracting a water sign or just somebody where there's a lot of love here. For some of you, you may be repairing a relationship in particular with a maternal energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay, so what I love about this is she's very poised, she's very balanced, she's very calm, and it's almost like even if she can't quite see the solution at this time, she recognizes and she trusts that the stars are aligning for her. But the most important thing for her to do is to be in her loving presence and balanced. So Aquarius, I love this energy for you because, you know, I feel like, again, you've been working very hard to complete a difficult cycle here, or to come together with, you know, with a soulmate, with a loved one, to repair a relationship. And you've been through a lot. And, you know, this conflict and this change has all been part of your, you know, of your growth and your, you know, and your evolution. And it's almost like a missed opportunity. Many of you guys are starting to see as well, tapping into that inner wisdom, that there may have been what is perceived a rejection as divine protection here, okay? Or maybe just the timing was off. So let's go ahead and see what else comes through for Aqua. So we get the King of Water. So look at this. I knew I was picking up on a soulmate energy. For a lot of you, we have the King and the Queen of Cups. This is a perfect match. This is divine counterparts. Again, you could have Libra in your chart. You could have water in your chart. You could be dealing with a water sign, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. And what I love about both of these cards is both of these have tridents. They're holding tridents. And what I'm seeing with the trident is this energy of a Three of Swords. So there's been a lot of difficulties, but there's also been a lot of healing. So I'm not saying that there was a third party situation here involved, but I feel like many of you guys have been doing this inner work, even going back to childhood or even going back to lifetimes. And what you're seeing is everything that came before didn't work out because there was a reason, because now we have this balance, we have this perfect partnership. So the difficulties and the frustrations that you may have experienced in love or in your career or in your creative pursuits or on your spiritual journey, it's like they're all being rectified here. And we see that with the Justice card, karma being brought back into balance because of what you've been through, and then also because of your new perception, the way you look at these challenges, the way you've grown from them, the way that they've even cracked you open at times, but so that it could really shine this light on, you know, on some deep wounds that needed to be healed, and so you could get a different perspective. And I love that. We have the Fool. So many of you guys with this Fool card in particular, with her blowing on this horn, it's a call to action. And it's a call to really, you know, to really make sure that you're carving out that space for yourself to carving out this space for yourself to, to scry, to read your cards, to meditate, to align your energy, despite what it is you might be doing for people around you. And I do feel like some of you, you might have conflict in your surroundings that may not be something that you can necessarily shut off or shy away from. Again, it could be coworkers, or it could be a family situation, or maybe it's somebody that you live with, or with your partner. But what I do see here is that this is this energy of protecting your auric field, and repairing any cracks that might be in there, so that you can continue on your path, and you're calling in this beautiful harmony and balance, and there's this beautiful new beginning for you. So the Seven of Fire, so this is your ultimate victory here, Aquarius. This is you really rising above any of this drama, any of this difficulty. Many of you guys, this is a huge comeback. All right. And I'm saying that because whatever this Ace of Pentacles was, a financial investment, an investment in a person or in a relationship, it has made you stronger. And now you are really operating from this place of balance and the highest expression of yourself. And that's why you're having this new beginning. And for many of you, you're calling in a soulmate. All right. And then we see the Nine of Earth. Beautiful. So many of you guys have worked through any sort of issues of codependency, any sort of energy of lack. And what I'm seeing here is that you are recognizing, Aquarius, the power that you have alone of creating your heaven on earth, of, what you think, what you believe, what you imagine, you can absolutely make true. Many of you guys have fought for financial stability and independence. And then for others of you, this Nine of Earth, she's this pre-Empress energy. So you're on your way to really working with the law of attraction and calling in an energy that's aligned with you and that's perfect for you. And this is absolutely gorgeous energy. So we do see transformation here, this scorpionic energy, and I love it. I think you're not only transforming your own personal life, maybe some of you your finances, but for many of you guys, you're transforming the way that you're pulling yourself out of sort of a vortex of like drama and difficulty, and I feel like your life here is completely changing. This is a result of the work that you've done, the lessons that you've learned, the shadow energy that you haven't shied away from, so that you can close out this difficult cycle. And Spirit wants you to know you're on your way, and you can completely trust yourself, but you can also completely trust in the universe, bringing you balance and karmic justice. Okay, so I love this energy for you guys. Let's go ahead and see what else comes through for my dearest Aquas. Additional messages, please, for Aqua. All right, so we see to be fair. All right, so we have 1111 coming out. Some of my Aquarians out there, you guys absolutely are on a twin flame journey. But if you're not on a twin flame journey, this is a mirrored soulmate, and it doesn't really get stronger than this when we have the King and the Queen of Cups, the amount of love between you guys. Now, for some of you, this could be a reconciliation, but for many of you guys, this is a new love. This is a new person, and you've been working towards this. You have planted this seed in the quantum field, long ago, or maybe even not that long ago, but you're going to start to see the results, this coming to fruition because of what you've been through and because of your ability to transmute any of these negative experiences. Everything is being balanced out for you. And we get by the book. So we get another number 11. So we have 3 11s coming out, you guys. The Justice card, to be fair, 38 breaks down to an 11 and another 11. So things are happening exactly the way they're supposed to. So Spirit is saying there's a divine order, divine timing is at work here. Many of these difficulties and these struggles that you've experienced, and some of you even see them or have seen them as setbacks, and you might feel like, man, with this Page of Pentacles, I'm starting over again. But you're starting over with a brand new, fresh perspective. And with this transformation card, I'm feeling like you're purging a lot of energy from the past relationship, past disappointments, energy, things that people maybe told you that, even as a child, that you may have integrated into your programming, and you're purging that. You're being victorious, and that's what's bringing you this new beginning. All right, and look at that, this new beginning. As I say that, we have new life popping out for you. So wow, this is beautiful. I feel like, you might want to take a look at, the Sagittarius or the Capricorn reading. I can't remember which one it is, but it was also like your life is going to look very, very different. I love this energy for you. So let's go ahead and see. Let's pull Romance Angels for you. All right, so we have very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, so very soon, I feel like that you're going to see and experience, sense, and feel these changes, this new beginning very soon. What you've been asking for, what you've been working towards. And I think you're going to see a lot of what I'm getting is this energy of a timeline shift where the drama, whether it's at work or within family or within relationships, is slowly going to disappear. You know, in a couple months' time, you're going to say, you know, whatever happened to that? Or, man, I remember when things were so difficult where I was just I felt like I was just punching through a wall here to get what I want. Whereas everything sort of comes into this this fluidity where you're attracting love, wealth, abundance, rest, happiness with ease. Okay. And then we get give your relationship a chance. So for some of you guys, this is a reconciliation. Okay, so working on your partnership. For others of you, this is about balancing the masculine and the feminine energies within. Okay, and that's what's bringing you this balance and this harmony and calling in your abundance and ease is what I'm getting. Grace and ease. So let's go ahead and see what else comes through. Final messages for my dearest Aquarius, please. All right, so we get the enchanter, dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. So Aquarius, it doesn't really get better than this. This is something that you've been dreaming about. Again, this is a seed that you planted in the quantum field however long ago, and it's coming to fruition. But you're recognizing what you had to go through and certain perceived failures that really sort of helped you put you on your path so that you could call this in. All right. And for some of you, it's reconciliation. For others of you, it's about you may have lost faith in this dream or in this partnership, or maybe you even got thrown off balance by whatever this drama and this conflict is. It could be inner conflict, but you're rectifying this situation. You've wished upon a star and your dreams are now coming true. So I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. What a beautiful message for you guys. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.